Hello everyone, welcome to Pepcoding. In this video, we're going to look at this question, which is stock span. Now, this question is quite similar to the last question, which was to find the next greater element on the right hand side. In this question, we are doing the same thing, but we are finding the greater element on the left hand side. Okay, so let's try to understand this question. I have an array which looks like this, and this array represents the stock prices. So 2, 5, 9, 3, 1, 12, 6, 8, and 7. And let's index them. So the current price, the on the 0th day, my price is 2. And I have to find what is the greater price which came before it. So for 2, the greater price was nothing. Okay, so there was nothing which came before it, so I'll just call it 1 day before. Okay, so I'll say it came 1 day before. For 5, this will be more clear as we go along. For 5, the greater price which came before it was actually 2 days before, because 2 is smaller than 5, right? So I can call it 2 days before. For 9, it was 3 days before. This is 1, 2, and 3 days before, because 5 and 2 are smaller than 9, and they cannot be included, right? So we'll call this 3 days before. Now for 3, the last time the price was higher was just 1 day before. Okay, so I can say that this is just 1 day before. For 1, the last time the price was higher was 1 day before. For 12, the last time the price was higher was nothing. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 days before. We'll call this 6. For 6, the last time the price was higher was just 1 day before. Okay. For 8, the last time the price was higher was 6 isn't higher than 8. So but 12 is, so it was 2 days before. Okay. For 7, the last time the price was higher was just 1 day before, 8. Okay. So this is my answer. And this, I have to store this answer in an array. Okay. This is going to be my array. Now, what do I have to do is, the approach we are going to use is similar to the last question. We are going to make a stack. Okay. And let's write the array again. This is just fine. Okay. So what we'll do is, instead of starting in the next greater element on the right hand side, we started from here, right? But now we're going to start from here, because we are going to find the next greater element on the left hand side. So what we'll do is, we'll deal with indexes also. In the last question, we were dealing with the element only. So we were pushing the element on the stack. We were pushing like 8, we were pushing 6, we were pushing 12. But here we will push indexes. So we will do 0, 1, 2, 3, right? We will deal with indexes. So what we'll do is, we'll follow the same algorithm as before. First, we are going to check and pop. Then we are going to do some work. And then we have to push. Okay, so these are the 3 things that we are going to follow. Now, let's start. For 2, what I have to check is, I'll make a check if my stack.size is empty and my current price is greater than or equal to the array of st.peak or not. Why array of st.peak? Because we are dealing with indexes. And then if this is true, then I'm going to pop. Now what is this check? In the previous question, it's not equal to 0, my bad. In the previous question, we were doing something just like this. We were checking for the right hand side only, that if my current value is greater than the value on the top of the stack, and on the top of the stack will sit the next greater element on the left hand side, then I'm going to pop. If it is if this is true, then I'm going to pop. Okay. This will be more clear as we go through the code, as we go through the array. Okay, so the work that needs to be done is, for resultant of I, resultant is the array that I have to return if my stack dot size is empty. If my stack is empty, then I can say that there is no element which is greater than my price. So I have to push idx plus 1. Why idx plus 1? Because for 2, the price was just one day before, right? Which is 0 plus 1. I can say here for this part, I can say it is idx plus 1, right? Which is 1, which is 0 plus 1. For 5, it is 1 plus 1, which is 2. The answer is 2. For 9, this is 2 plus 1, which is 3, right? Because the stack is empty. It is saying that the stack is empty. There is no element greater on the left hand side. So I'll just do this. For 3, I'll do this is just one day before. So I can say this is 3 minus 2, right? My current index, or if this is only happening if my stack is not empty. So 3 minus 2 will give me 1. Here 5, for 5 there is no greater element on the left hand side, right? So I'll do index plus 1. This is 5 plus 1. But for 6, or let's take for 7, the current index is 7. So 7 minus last element which is greater than 8 is 5 at index 5. Then I will say the answer is 2. Okay, so we are going to follow this approach, and we will say the work that we'll do is, if my stack is empty, then I'll just push idx plus 1. Else, I'll push I minus stack dot peak. And if this is all done, then I have to just push my current idx. Okay, so let's do this. For 2, I will check this, and if this doesn't work, okay, do this. For 2, I'll check this. This statement is false. Nothing is going to pop. Now I'll store idx plus 1. So 0 plus 1 is stored. This and and then I have to push 2. Okay. For 5, I have to for 5 I'll check this statement is true. Then it is going to pop 2, and then I'm going to push idx plus 1. So 2 is pushed, and here and then I'm going to push 5 onto the stack. So 5 is pushed on the stack. Okay, now I'm at 9, right? So for 9, I will check this condition. This is true. Then I'm going to pop, and then I'm going to push idx plus 1. So I have 3. I'm going to store that idx plus 1 in my resultant array, and then I'm going to push 9 onto the stack. Okay, I hope you're getting the gist of the algorithm. For 3, I have my index has 3, so there is 9 onto the stack, and this check fails, right? This check fails because the element on the top of the stack is greater than me. So I'm going to skip this part. Then I'm going to go this work section, and in this work section the stack is not empty. So I'll go into this else part, and then I'll store I minus st dot peak, right? And the I is, I'm not actually my bad, this is not, I'm not pushing 2, 5 and 9 onto the stack. I'm actually pushing 0, 1 and 2 on the stack. I'm pushing the indexes of there, right? So 2 was pushed onto the stack, 2 is here because it represents 9, and else we are in this else condition, and then I'm going to do 3 minus 2. I'm going to store that in the array. So I hope the algorithm is clear. I'm going to store 1, right? 3 minus 2. So I hope the algorithm is clear. Now let's code this. Okay. This will be more clear as we code. So the first thing that we have to do is create a stack. Let's do this. We also have to create an array. So let's call this resultant array. This will be of array.length size. We have to return this result. Now we'll start from 0 till the array.length. And what I have to do is first I'll make the check. Right, if my stack.size is not equal to 0 and then my array of 5 is greater than or equal to array of st.p, then I'm going to pop. And then after that I have to do my work, which is if st.size is equal to 0, then I will store that I plus 1, else I will store I minus st.peak. Okay, and after that I'll just push that on my stack. So let's run this. See, it is accepted. Let's submit this now. Okay, so it is accepted. I hope you understand this question. I would suggest you to rewatch the part which you don't understand. Okay, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share.